Good morning, David Paul here. Problems. I guess I should make a video about this because it is a big problem, or a small problem, going slowly. I don't really know. I bought this chainsaw, and it says it's Makita, but it's not really. It's a cheap Chinese copy. But okay, what the hell. What I've been doing is I've been cutting trees down. And it cost me 4,500 pesos. Now, each time you cut a tree down, it costs you 1,000 pesos. Okay, so I've done enough trees to pay for the chainsaw. So the chainsaw is break even now, which is quite odd. It's a very odd situation, but it's true. Okay, so that chainsaw is paid for itself. But obviously, you don't want to just like buy a chainsaw and throw it away every 4 or 5 trees. So what I'm trying to do this morning is, at each corner of the hexagonal shaped house, or the basic hexagon, you have supports. I've now figured out how to do the roof trusses. It's going to look beautiful. But my problem is it's turning into a situation where I've got unlimited wood supplies, but the inability to process them because, Jesus Lord, this stuff is tough. This here is a mahogany tree now. The mahogany I've purchased in the past, I don't think it's been mahogany. I think this is the real McCoy. The stuff I've been buying previously had put me off mahogany. Is very soft. It would have gone through that like a Christmas cake or something. So this morning I came and I've cut the tree end off. I didn't fell this one, somebody else felled this. But I cut it to length here, and that's to make a corner post. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting it down the middle so it'll present the face forward, and also it's just too damn big, you know. So that's far too big. So that will present a forward face, and the idea is to cut it down the middle. So I get started. I made the cross cut easy. I start on a long cut, and it's obviously too much work for this wee chainsaw. So what have I to do? Well, I think I'm screwed. I think I'm completely screwed here. I don't think I can do this. The chainsaw just packed in, it just gave up. And it's like frying hot, you know. So I'm wondering if it's just overheated and it has an internal mechanism to switch off. But it hasn't seized. Let's just check. No, there's a compression there. It's okay. I think it's just too hot and it doesn't like it, and it's not having it. So it just packed in. It went, and then I restarted it and it ran for a little while and then it stopped again. So I think the job I'm asking for is too much for this chainsaw, plus it's going to take me too long. And it's a question of getting the men out again with the big chainsaw and get him to do it. So now, well, we're back to square one. I just got to cough the dosh, you know. I didn't want to do that. But never mind. These are big jobs anyways, and the big jobs are the ones where you should be getting the men in. I definitely got to take a look at this tree situation, because some of the trees I'm using are too big and fat, and some of them are too thin, so I just got to get just the right one. It needs to be about a bit wider than 6 inches so I can lock in the roof beam. So anyway, so far this is 2 beams. I need 6 beams. This will generate 2 beams, and I guess what the remainder, this will just get used for filler jobs. Oh God, there's beastly stuff to cut though. I mean, I'm saying I'll just use it for filler jobs. It's monstrous to work with. The sycamore is nothing compared to this. So I got a length here which may do for one beam. So we'll see about that. And then across here, this is Nederland, my sister-in-law Nida. There's a tree there which I own, and I will probably, I think I'll only pull, I keep calling them beams, I mean posts. Delete all previous references to beams, posts. I need to get that down. Now there's a problem here because it's next to a power line, and if I fell that and it falls the wrong way, anyway, my saw's not really in full power. I wouldn't want to go halfway through it and then find I couldn't cut the rest of the tree. And the balance of that tree is a bit over that way, the weight on the tree. So even though I cut a steering V on the front, I'm not guaranteed that the thing will fall this way, because the back load on the tree may actually pull it over. In other words, you got to get a line on that tree and bring it down carefully, or ensure that it falls this way. And I think that's the job for the man who just does it every day of his life. Now, so there you go. What do I do now? You know, I think I'll fire up that chainsaw again, see if it's okay, and then put it to bed for the day, and then rethink the issue for today. Once I get these big damn pieces of wood out the way and done, and you know, not pains in the neck to myself, then I'll be able to start on the nice stuff, you know, the just proper carpentry, you know, like a piece of 3x3, that's a substantial piece of wood, that, you know. And really, in my world, that's a substantial piece of wood, and it's nothing compared to what I'm using with these logs. They're beasts, you know. So there you go. That's the problem of today. And it's also a problem finding more of these trees to bring down for the job. So, Jesus be with you.